Kathleen, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be trying some new makeup featuring the new 2020 holiday palette from Marc Jacobs. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you decided to hang out with me for a while today. And if you have not yet subscribed, I'd love it if you would hit that subscribe button. And also, if you enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does help. Today we're going to be trying new makeup and some new to me makeup. There are a few older products in here, tried and trues, because I didn't want to use all new products in a situation where one of them was really going to affect the other, and I wouldn't be able to tell which one did or didn't work. First, let me talk about the brushes I'm using today, because my entire look today was created with my favorite brush set, my brushes from BK Beauty. If you are not familiar with BK Beauty, these are absolutely amazing brushes. They're created by a YouTuber by the name of Lisa J, I believe. I will link her channel down below. And she started her own company, and these are her brushes, and they are absolutely amazing. And some of you know I have a thing for brushes, but these are in a class by themselves. And in addition to my tried and true BK Beauty brushes, I am also using today my newest additions to my collection, and these are from the Cate the Great's Top Shelf Beauty Mix. Cate the Great, as you probably know, is another creator here on YouTube, and for the month of September she has a bundle with BK Beauty, and I purchased her bundle, and I will be featuring these today. Her bundle includes the 102 large powder brush. This is the one that I think she refers to this as the bunny tail, because it's just amazing. I actually already had one of these, but I use it so much and love it so much that I was very happy to get a second one. It also includes the 108 precision powder brush, the 206 blending shader, the 208 precision angled brush, and the BK Beauty sponge. Now, these brushes and the sponge, if purchased separately, would be $111. The bundle price is $95. I know it's a lot of money for brushes, but trust me, if you take care of these, you will have them forever, and they are amazing. Sometimes you really do get what you pay for. Cate's collection is only available until September 30th, so you've only got a couple of days left. Please do not wait if you want them. And go to Cate's channel first, which I will be linking down below, because she also has a discount code, and if you use her code, which you can use on top of the bundle discount price, so now your discount, which is an additional 10%, brings the total for this bundle down to $85.50, which is a net 23% discount off the price if you bought all of these separately. There are other bundles. There was also another YouTube bundle, and I can't think of who it is. I didn't purchase it, and I cannot remember her name, and I'm going to kick myself. But there is another YouTuber bundle that is also, I believe, only through the end of September. And then there are standard bundles that are on the website. But all of the brushes, and I have not all of them, but many of them now, they're amazing. And like I said, if you take care of them, you'll have them forever. So you will see, as you see the video, me applying things, I am using, in all cases, my BK Beauty brushes. Okay, so into the products on my face today. So I started with primer. Primer is one of those things that I didn't want to put something new on because I was trying a brand new foundation. So I went with a primer that I know I like, that I know works well for my skin, and that's the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Featherweight Protective Primer. It is one of my favorite, if not my favorite primer. And when this bottle is gone, I will absolutely be purchasing another one because it is that good. Just so you know, all of the prices that I'm going to be giving you, if the item was available at Sephora, I'm giving you the price from Sephora. If not, then if it is available at Ulta, then I'm giving you the Ulta price. There is at least one product I can think of that was not available at either one, so I've given you the price from their own website. One thing I noticed today, I don't know if you guys did, that Sephora now is offering, at least near me, and I'm in northern New Jersey, the ability to order on the website and pick up locally for products that are available in store. So that was the first time I've seen it. I just placed an order from Sephora a couple of days ago and it wasn't there, so it may be brand new, and if it is, it's about dang time. But that's something new. Check it out, even if it's not for any of these products. I will have a list of products down below. I'm too small to have affiliate links, so I will just have the products listed down there, and you know, so that just so you'll remember or know what they were in case there's anything you're interested in checking out. Okay, so foundation. For the foundation, I use the Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation. It's taken me like 17 tries to get that correct. It's very hard to say Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation. Now, of course, I'm saying it without a problem, but I stumbled over it for ages. You may have seen this the other day. I did receive it in add-ons from Ipsy. I am in shade 120C, light with cool undertones. I used the shade match on the Sephora website based off of 2 foundations that I've had shade matched to me by the people at Sephora that have the little shade match tool, and just using that, I'm very, very happy with the shade. Not an issue with it at all. I did do my makeup about between 4 and 5 hours ago, just to give you an idea of how things wore. I am not unhappy with it at all. It seems to have, you know, it went on very nicely. Is it my favorite foundation? No. You know, we'll talk about some of my favorites as we go along in other videos, but it's good. I would continue to use it. Am I going to run right out and repurchase it? Probably not, because I do have a drawer full of foundations over here, and there are some that I absolutely love, but I like it. And for the $18 add-on price, very glad I have it. Would I pay $40 for it? No, probably not, because it's not my favorite. It may work better for you. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. It's not that I'm saying, well, if it was $35 or if it was $20, I just don't need really another foundation. I got this one specifically to try it out. I will continue to use it. It was, like I said, it was good. For concealer, I messed up. I got the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. I thought I was getting the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and it wasn't until I went to go into the websites to put together the prices and everything all in one place so that I could talk about these things with you today, I realized that it's not the same thing. The Glow Wand is not the same as the concealer. They say it is an instant eye lift in a bottle, and pairs perfectly with the Shape Tape Concealer. Well, that's great. Well, that explains why, I don't know how much of the video you'll be seeing over here, but I kept looking at at what I thought was the concealer as I was putting it on, like, why is this not concealing? I did end up putting a couple of layers on, and it's not awful, but it's not nearly as concealed as I would like. But it's an interesting product. Do I feel like you need it? I just buy my concealer a shade or half a shade lighter than my foundation, and I like to consider that illuminating and brightening. So I guess it's fine. I wouldn't buy it again, especially not for $25, but that's what I used. For under eye powder, I didn't use my go-to Holy Grail Pat McGrath under eye powder. What I used instead was something I purchased recently in a sale and haven't used yet, and that is by Chantecaille, and it is the Eclat Doux face powder. And I don't know if you can see how gorgeous that the packaging is on this. It's just stunning. And it is, this is a limited edition, but it still is available. There is a mirror inside, and then that's the The powder itself, I don't know if you can see, there's a C for Chantecaille embossed in there. It is they say a softly blurring, perfecting, luminous powder balm, the ideal finishing touch for any day or night look. And it perfects and mattifies while adding a subtle glow. And it comes in a little rose gold pouch. So, you know, if you have this in your purse and you pull this out to touch up, you feel very bougie, and I like that every now and then. So, you know, I just want to like pull this out when we're camping sometime and just, you know, touch up, just to see the faces of people. But you know, sometimes you just want to feel a little fancy. The Chantecaille powders, the other powder that I have that we'll talk about, I'm sure at some point, well, I have to do a full face of Chantecaille at some point, but I have another powder of theirs that is my Holy Grail finishing powder, but I wanted to try this one, so I just used it to set under the my under eyes. And like I said, it's been 4 or 5 hours. I filmed another video, I've eaten, I've dealt with some computer issues, and you know, everything's still in place. And my favorite part is that I don't have raccoon eyes and smudges all the way down. If you do see a little something over here, I do have a small growth under my eye. That's what you may be seeing. It's not that things have transferred down. So, so far so good with the Chantecaille powder and its bougie packaging that I love so much. It is $92. Chantecaille's pricey, but that's the one I used just for setting under my eyes and around my eyes. I didn't put it anywhere else. So, the big star of the show today, the Marc Jacobs 2020 Holiday Collection Eye-Conic Multi-Finish Eye Palette in Cherrific. And this is a limited edition, the Very Merry Cherry edition. And there's the packaging. It is available, it's for online only. You cannot get this in stores right now. And it is $49.50. And I used every shade because I wanted to see if I could do a look with every shade. There is a mirror in there, but here are the shades. So I started out, let me see if I can get this right. I started out with Juicy, which is a light peach shimmering satin. I just put that all over the lid and a little bit up into the crease just to kind of give me a base. And then in the crease I went with Delicious, which is a terracotta matte velvet. Put that in the crease. And then I came down here to this matte shade, which is called Extra, and it is a burgundy matte velvet. I put that in the crease and also in the outer corner. Then I went in with, what did I go in with next? I believe the next thing I went into was this shade down here, which is Cherries, a black cherry lame, and I did that on the about from 2/3 of my eye out. So part of it was over the burgundy matte velvet, the Extra, and part of it was just over that wash of the Juicy light peach that I had put down, so you get a little bit of a gradient in color. And then the inner third of my eye, I did this one here, which is Decadent, the Icy White Metallic Lame. And then I took my, I think I put it back in here. I took the BK 208 angled brush, and I went in with this shade here, which is On Top, a Cocoa Matte Velvet. And I did that as eyeliner along both the top lash line and under my lashes about the middle, just a little before the middle. Then using the same brush, I took Extra, the burgundy matte velvet, and went from about 2/3 of the way in over, and then took, I had Ask For, the Taupe Sparkling Silk, and I did that along the inner third of the lash line. And then I took both Juicy and Delicious on a brush and just kind of used those to kind of soften out the under eye along the lash line, and also with both of them as well, I buffed a little bit on the top just to kind of smooth things out. And that's what I did with the Very Merry Cherry edition of the Marc Jacobs 2020 Holiday Palette Cherrific. As some of you will already know, I'm a neutral girl, so this is a whole lot of eye look for me. But I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. That's what a lot of this whole YouTube journey is about for me, is getting out of my comfort zone and being creative. So, so far I am loving this palette. I had a lot of fun playing with it. I see myself using it quite a bit around between now and the holidays. I don't think it'll only be the holidays. To me, this mint green with the cherries doesn't actually read holiday, although the colors do. So this to me could actually be spring, because that's cherry blossom season. So I don't think this is one that's going to have to go away after the first of the year. So I'm really enjoying it. The shadows work really well. The formulas were really easy to work with. I don't have a whole lot of talent, so or a lot of skill with using eyeshadow, and I think I did an okay job. So highly recommended if it is something that you think you will use and something that you want in your collection. There's a lot of holiday releases, and I will do a video at some point about the holiday releases. A lot of them that just didn't grab me, but this one did, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Here it is. This is the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner, and this is in the shade Vivid Smoky Quartz, which is an espresso. This shade is not available at Sephora, although the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliners are, but the shade is available at Ulta, and it is $22 at both places. And all I did was put that along the waterline on the bottom, and just a tiny, tiny bit in the corner. When I'm using a lot of usually purples, or in this case these cherry burgundy kind of colors, I like to throw a little bit of brown in there just to kind of, I don't know, ground it. I feel like otherwise I look a little bit like I got in a bar fight. So that was why I did that. If you happen to see a little nose poking in over here, my puppy has, well, she's not a puppy anymore, she's almost a year and a half old, but my dog is over here, and she has crawled up. Do you want to come over and say hello? Come here, baby. Oh, come on. Now look up at the camera. This is Minnie, and she's usually at my feet when I'm filming, but clearly she's bored, and so she wanted to come up and hang out with me. So we'll see how much I can get done with her nose in the way. Okay, you're gonna be good. Yeah, nope. Not gonna happen, Mom. Okay, so we did eyeliner. Mascara. For mascara, I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes. I thought Pillow Talk was a shade. You know, wasn't Pillow Talk that pinky, peachy, kind of neutrally shade that originally started as lipstick and then went into like eyeshadows and lip liners and blush and everything else? How can a mascara be Pillow Talk? You know, this to me is just, it's NARS orgasm all over again. It's like, your marketing people need to be replaced because you're sleeping on the job. Anyway, but I digress. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. This is a mini, and it is, they say, a volumizing and lengthening mascara. It's got a really unique wand that is, if you can see, flat on one side and bristles on the other. I don't know if this is focusing, but and I went by the instructions on the box, which says to use the flat side to push your lashes and hold them up and coat them, and then use the bristle side to comb through. And by golly, it works. I have really weird lashes. They don't grow like normal lashes, like they grow this way. The ones on the end over here grow in almost a spiral. It's just weird. But this works. I mean, I don't feel like my lashes look as weird as they normally do. If I had an event right now, I would decide between this and the Marc Jacobs at Lashed. For contour, I use the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in the shade Baked. This is the lighter of their two shades. This is a mini. It's $15. They do have a full size, it's $28. It's okay. It's not my favorite contour. It's not even my favorite like cream contour. That would probably go to Charlotte Tilbury. It's got the contour sticks. That's another one I'm gonna have to do a full face of, Charlotte Tilbury. But it was fine. Nothing to write home about. What I did for bronzer was from Ofra. This is their collaboration with Samantha March, if you know Samantha March. She is a YouTuber and has a wonderful channel. When you're done here and you've watched all my videos, then if you don't already subscribe to her, go watch her. She's amazing. And she has a collaboration with Ofra, and this is one of the items. This is the bronzer duo in the shade River. And you can see there is a matte and a shimmer. The shimmer is a warm copper bronze, and the matte is a light neutral mocha. There is a mirror there as well. I feel like for me this is a little warm as a bronzer. I feel a little bit orange. Thankfully most of that is under my hair. So I don't think I would use this as a bronzer going forward. I would, however, maybe use it as a blush if I was going for a real, you know, peaches and browns and very, very neutral kind of a look. I might actually consider trying it, using it like in the crease, things like that, for my eyes. But yeah, it's a little warm for me. Again, I've got, you know, a complexion that's basically poached chicken breast is probably the best way I can describe it. So yeah, it is a little too much for me as a bronzer, or I need to have a less heavy hand with it. It is available, of course, on the Ofra website, but it is also available at Ulta online only, and it is $35. For blush, Wonder Beauty Double Date Lip and Cheek. I've loved this idea of the Lip and Cheek product that you can use either or both. There are two shades available, at least on Sephora. Both of them they're stacked, and in both cases the bottom is just a clear balm, and there is a mirror here, but there's a clear balm that's in both of them called Swipe. And then this is, the shade I got is Rendezvous, and that is a peony pink. The other shade is called Sweet Talker, and it's a nude coral. I'm really enjoying this. It's so funny because 6 months ago, were talking to me about cream bronzers and cream products, I was like, yeah, no, I'm a powder girl. But I really enjoyed this. And it was better than I expected. I had tapped into it yesterday when I first got it, and just rubbed a little on the back of my hand. I'm like, ooh, that's going to be awfully sheer. It's awfully light. But once I had foundation and everything on, I'm pretty happy with it. And, you know, I'm a fan of, you know, let the world know you're wearing, let the world know you're wearing blush. And this one did not fail me. So this is a keeper. Okay, for highlighter, I first started out with the Jouer Champagne and Macarons face palette. There are two variations of this face palette. I have Sweet Cheeks, which is the lighter version. There is a deeper version called Cheeky Crush, and open it up. You will notice here that mine is broken. It came broken in the bronzer shade, which is called Suntan. I had ordered it directly from Jouer, and they, without hesitation, sent me a new one. Since this is still fairly usable and probably not a shade I'm going to use a whole lot because it's probably more warm than I would normally like, I took the new one that they sent me, and it's right over here, and that will be a giveaway because, like I said, I didn't need a fully functional one here. When the rest of them, the shades were fine, I figured I would save that for you and I would keep the one with the broken bronzer since it was a little warm for me anyway. So as you can see, there is a mirror up here. I'm going to fold it back so it doesn't bother you. There is a bronzer, 2 blushes, a pinky one and a peachy one. They are called Delight Me is the pink, and Romance Me is the peach, and then Citrine is the highlight. And that's what I started out with, and put it on the high points of along the cheekbone. It just wasn't giving me the sparkly goodness that I wanted. It's very subtle. If you're looking for subtle, this is your highlight. But I was feeling, we talked about the other day, feeling Sparkly Fairy Princess a lot, so this is good. There's nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't as dramatic as what I wanted. So, since I wasn't getting Sparkly Fairy Princess like I wanted, I grabbed a second highlighter, and this is Ofra Samantha March collaboration, and it is called Start Inspired. That is one of Samantha's phrases, and that's on her merch, and she's all about, living your dream and starting inspired and staying inspired. And she also has a great podcast, so you should check that out too. But anyway, Start Inspired is actually 2 existing Ofra highlighters, Star Island and Pillow Talk, but it is, hopefully you can see that, it is half and half. So you've got the Warm Ivory and the Cool Pink. You can use one or the other, or you can mix them together, which is what I did. This is for light to medium skin tones. This is where I got my sparkly fairy princess that I was looking for. It is, of course, available at the Ofra website, but it is also, like the blush, like the bronzer, it is also available at Ulta, online only, and this is $35. For brows, nothing new. I grabbed the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Blonde. Old standby, can't go wrong. I didn't have a new brow product except the one that I did the other day from Rare Beauty that, if you saw that video, I wasn't terribly happy with. So yeah, the old standard ABH Brow Definer. For setting powder, Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent, which for very fair to medium skin tones. They do also have 2 other shades of Translucent Loose Setting Powder. One is Honey, which is for medium skin tones with olive, warm, or golden undertones, and Translucent Medium Deep, which is for medium deep to the deepest skin tones. That's what I use just to dust all over my face, because I wasn't going to use the one that I've been using a lot, because I was trying to stick with things that I rarely use, if in most cases have never used. For the lipstick, I went with Rare Beauty Lip Souffle Matte Lip Cream. If you saw my Rare Beauty review, you know that I fell in love with these. I don't like liquid lipsticks. I don't like matte liquid lipsticks. I love these. This is a shade that I hadn't tried before, so that's how I'm getting away with calling it new to me. And it is the shade Courage, which is a nude mauve. I wanted something that was going to be fairly nude with all of this eye look, which may not look like much to you, but to me it's a whole lot of eye look. And this to me is just a Your Lips But Better shade for me, because my lips tend to be fairly pink, so this was just a Your Lips But a little bit better and more even. And then finally for lip gloss, Patrick Ta, and this is the Major Glow Lip Shine, and this is the shade Is She Younger Than Me? Let's face it, they all are. Is She Younger Than Me is a bright peachy pearl. I don't know if you can, how well you can see the sparkle in there, but it's pretty amazing. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm not a matte lip girl, so I wanted just a little sparkle on here. This is not obnoxious sparkle. It is not a sparkle that you feel the glitter. Let me just make sure before I say that. But you know how some glittery lip glosses, you can feel the glitter because it's kind of chunky? Not at all. This just feels somewhere between a balm and a gloss. Obviously you didn't put it directly on because I don't want to get the color in the bottle, but yeah, I really enjoying this. It's got a little bit of a peppermint taste to it, so if that's going to be an issue for you, you're going to want to rethink it. But yeah, talking about sparkly fairy princess, right? So that's everything. So, you know, some winners, some losers, a lot of stuff in between. But let me know down in the comments what you thought of these products. Have you tried any of them? Did I hit on any of your favorites or any that just don't work for you? And if you like this kind of video, let me know down in the comments too, so I'll know to keep doing them. Obviously, I know I need to work on my skills with this, but I just wanted to enjoy sharing some of my new favorites, or my new experiences anyway, with you, and I hope you enjoyed that too. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help the channel, helps get the video into the YouTube algorithm so other people can find it while you're down there. If you haven't done so already, I hope you'll really consider subscribing to my channel. It's free. Not much you can say is free these days, right? Also, follow me on Instagram. My info is down in the description box, and I'm trying to get better about posting on Instagram on a regular basis. But thank you for spending your time hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed your video and feel like it was time well spent. Please stay safe. Please be kind to yourself and to others. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.